What's going on, crime fighters? It's the night, and it's time to unite. Look at my socks just hanging up the drawer. That's really bad. See that? Right there? It's really bad. Sloppy housekeeping, by the way. And it's time to unite. For the schmoes know the best and the worst of July. So, this has some pretty interesting things. I'm trying to think of what... I really haven't... Oh, God, I've been so bad. I want to say my best is Ant-Man. Yeah, I don't remember too much. I don't think I've seen too much this past month, to be honest, other than Ant-Man. I'm a little behind, if you haven't noticed. Anyway, let's check it out.
Hello, Schmoville. Well, it is the best and worst of the month.
Of the month of July, Christian. We're in the heat of the summer season. This is when the big blockbusters come to play. Some great comedies, maybe an independent feature, who knows? We're going to tell you guys our favorite and our least favorite, and then make fun of the least favorite we just picked. Christian, I'm going to let you kick this off because you're very excited about a film you just saw.
Yeah, there's a couple here. Okay, there's a couple that, there's about three of them that I could have went with.
What do you got?
I almost went with Southpaw, which... Some people didn't really enjoy it because they said it was predictable, cliche, which it was, but I really, really enjoyed the movie.
We dug it.
Still didn't go with it, though. I know there's some other movies out there like Mr. Holmes.
I like that movie.
Trainwreck.
Yeah.
Selfless is a movie out there as well.
I like that movie. Check it out.
Towns. I know some people didn't like that. I know we really enjoyed it.
We liked a lot of stuff in July.
There's another one that I think you might go with, but that's... I almost did.
Okay.
For me... It's Mission Impossible 5, Rogue Nation, hands down. I've already seen it twice.
Right.
And it was just as good the second time, if not better.
Oh, really?
You catch Easter eggs. There's little things in that particular movie that
in the entire movie.
Yeah,
you just pick stuff up.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
There's so much going on screen. There's so many great action sequences. There's so much stuff happening that you're right. You probably go there and you pick up stuff you didn't see the first time. I loved watching that movie.
What do you got for your best?
I'm gonna go Ant-Man. It really is like this between Mission Impossible 5 and Ant-Man. But Ant-Man pulled off something that is so impressive to me that it told an origin story that was fresh in a movie.
Right.
Again, something like Guardians, where I didn't know a lot about the source material going into it, and it managed not only impress me, but tie itself so well into the Marvel Cinematic Universe without being like, hey, we're in that party too. It was its own movie, and it had the rocks to stand on its own as this great superhero adventure. So I was on board.
I agree. It really was, no pun intended, a smaller movie that had it had that heist feel, and it didn't rely on the big budget action pieces all the time. So yeah, I agree. It's a great movie. Liked it a lot.
Okay.
Now for worst. Let's go first. What smells like shit?
Terminator Jenny Smith. It upset me so much. It was kicking off our July. We were about to go to Comic-Con. It was my birthday. I was pumped to go see Arnold. He was great in Terminator Genesis. Just as everything else around him just fell to crap. There's other movies that I may have even schmoed under Terminator Genesis, but that had the biggest ceiling, so it fell the farthest. I'm sorry to say.
It also had your childhood in one hand.
Understandable.
And then dropped it right out of the crib.
Yeah. There's nothing else. Even though there's another movie that kind of had our childhood that could have been great and really, really fell flat.
Magic Mike. No. Oh, Magic Mike was not good. Didn't like that one at all. But that's not the one. And then what's that?
That is Irrational Man.
I know.
I don't know why you wrote that.
I know. I kind of gave it. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5. But it really.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
It's kind of sloppy. But I didn't pick it for my worst. I almost went with Pixels.
That's what I was talking about.
But it doesn't smell the way Vacation does to me. And I've been reading the comments. I get it. And I said this when we were on Movie Talk. No. I don't get it. I understand. And when we were on Movie Talk, I said, look, I understand that some people are going to laugh at this movie and think that it is funny. I am not one of those people. I hated this movie with every inch of my soul. And I thought that it was so stupid.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
It's just an insult to the original. But I get it. It's the most subjective. Comedy is absolutely the most subjective.
Well, it's not just comedy.
No, but I think comedy is the most subjective.
Let me ask you this, though. Okay, because you're a huge fan of Vacation, right? And I know that it didn't feel like the Rusty you grew up with.
Right.
Should audiences, when they pay to see this movie, should they walk in and just put any sort of Vacation out of their head and just enjoy kind of a gross out comedy?
I understand that gripe. It was like, oh, you're comparing it too much to the original. And what I will say is, it's not my fault because they keep referencing
It's
it
meant
over
to.
and over and over again in the movie of how it does relate to the movie. It's like if they just said it stands on its own, never going to reference any of the characters or anything to, it's not going to tie into that universe, then I would get it. Then it's just another road trip movie.
They tried to make a little
Fine,
joke
I'll
of
watch
it in the
It's a
movie
stupid road trip movie.
while separating
they
it.
kept trying to tell me this was the same family from the first, and no, it's not.
I don't like that much either.
See? All right, Schmoville, how about you? What was your best? What stunk to high heaven in the month of July? Comment and tell us what you think.
Yeah, and now let's look forward to August real quick. So August, Fantastic Four is coming out. We're going to see that very soon. Could that be our best? Could it be our worst? Man from U.N.C.L.E. is a movie that I think has a real shot at stealing some hearts. You have Sinister 2 comes out at the end of the month, which I'm looking forward to. And this movie, The Gift, I'm so intrigued by what The Gift is. Yeah. Maybe that makes a play,
I'm looking forward to Straight Outta Compton. I want to see how that's going to turn out.
Yeah, that's right. Right smack dab in the middle of August.
There's a lot of movies coming out. This is going to be the end of the summer, and then the fall movies. We're going to do a preview for that. We'll start into the best and worst, and then December, baby. But
easy.
I know. Take it easy. Okay, then you guys, want to let you know we got a couple things coming on. Obviously, Thursday is the Ultimate Schmodown. It's going to be Team Geek, John Campia, and Tiffany Smith going up against Team Box Office Breakdown. Finstock himself, JT.
It just makes me laugh thinking about this matchup. The whole dynamic of the four of them, us sitting on the couch just watching the madness ensue. You should be there. It starts at 6 PST, so that's 9 on you for you East Coast.
Tell them about the rest of the madness. What happens on Friday?
Friday is the After Hours show. That starts at 9 PST because it's going to get raunchy. So at midnight on the East Coast, you get to see us like you rarely see us. It's a one-time only event, so tune in or miss it forever.
That's it.
On our YouTube channel, it's going to be me, him, you got Finstock Copster and Ken Knapsack, and then on the ladies' side, you have Miri Jedikin, Sasha Pearl-Raver, Clark Wolf, Sarah Stratton, and Alicia Malone, and we're talking about pretty much anything but movies. We get drunk, we get dirty, we talk about sexual stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, and if you want to ask some questions, you should do that quick. It is skafterhoursladies@gmail.com or skafterhoursdudes@gmail.com. Go ahead, submit the questions now. Maybe you'll get one of your questions on the air.
Hashtag 2006 Harloff.
So I'm sure that you know that's going to come up.
Well, I will be doing a overall discussion and review of the After Hour show a little later. So be on the lookout for that because it was definitely interesting. As far as the movies go, I knew Ant-Man would be on one of theirs. That's really, I've been so behind the movies. There's so much bullshit going on lately that I haven't had time to kind of go out or been able to go out and do anything and see movies and do what I want to. And so I'm a little behind, but I'm going to play catch up. August, there's a lot of them that I want to see as well. And I keep hearing a lot about The Gift. I really want to see The Gift ever since I saw the trailer for it. So I'm really interested. And I'm going to post, like I always do, the link to the latest Ultimate Schmodown between Team Geek and Team Bob. That was really, really a good match. And of course, when they do the breakdown, you'll see it first here. Well, not first. You'll see it second after the Schmoes leak it. Or drop it, I should say. And I want to say and speak my thoughts on that as well. So, this has become like your secondary channel for all things Schmoes. Anything you want to know, a breakdown, events, segments, everything will be here. And I'm going to start recently, I'm a little behind the movie threesomes. So I'm going to start that as well with Mr. Harloff and Mrs. Smith, as in Tiffany Smith from Team Geek. So be on the lookout for that as well pretty soon. So, Schmoville and Crime Fighters, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about their choices. What was your best? What was your worst of this month? Unfortunately, I can't give a worst because I haven't seen shit other than Ant-Man. So I want to see them, some movies, but like I said, just couldn't. Next time. Join me on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Like, comment, and share. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, along with the rest of my social media, posted in the description box below. It's the night. Subscribe. The Schmoes know. I'll see y'all later.